Have you ever bent down to tie your shoes and realized you needed to pause for a breath? Or maybe when you stand up from a chair, you find yourself pressing a hand down not because you are tired, but just to steady yourself a little. That is perfectly normal. It is simply your body's way of saying that some of the muscles that once worked so well are not responding as quickly anymore. I see this all the time with people who come into my clinic. They walk every day, they eat healthy, they try to stay active. But over the years, they begin to notice small changes. It takes a bit longer to stand up, a bit more effort to keep balance. It is not because they have grown weak. It is because those key muscles, the ones that keep you strong and steady, have not been fully engaged for a long time. Walking or gardening are great, but sometimes they only help you maintain, not rebuild, your true strength. The good news is you can change that. You do not need weights or a gym or long workouts. With just a few simple movements, done the right way, you can bring that strength back. You will feel your body wake up again more stable, more flexible, and more confident in every step you take. My name is Dr. Robert Ellison. I am 60 years old, and after more than 30 years helping people restore their movement, I have seen something remarkable when they train the right way. They do not just move better, they live with confidence again. Not to feel 30 again, but to keep your body strong, steady, and under your control. If that is something you want to, stay with me. The first exercise I'm about to show you, you can do it right there, from the chair you are sitting on, and it is the very first step to reawakening the true strength inside your body. Now, I want you to try something very simple. If you are sitting down, try to stand up, but this time, do not use your hands to push yourself up. Only use your legs. Go slowly. There is no rush. Can you do it? Most people I work with think it sounds easy until they try. When your hands are no longer helping, you begin to realize your legs are not as strong as you thought. And that tiny moment tells you a lot about your health. This movement is called the sit to stand. It sounds simple, but in rehabilitation, it is one of the most important exercises we have. By watching how you stand up from a chair, I can tell quite a bit about your leg strength, your hip flexibility, your balance, and how well your brain and body are working together. It is one of the key exercises that helps you stay independent, something we often do not appreciate until it starts to slip away. When you stand, many muscles must work together: your thighs, your hips, your glutes. They are the muscles responsible for nearly every move you make: walking, climbing stairs, or simply turning without losing balance. When those muscles weaken, you start to stand up more slowly. You may need to press on your knees or arms for support, and even small motions like bending down or turning around can feel unsteady. The good news is, once you activate them again, your body responds faster than you think. Your muscles are not gone, they have simply been resting. And this movement is how you wake them up again. Find a sturdy chair. Place it near a wall or somewhere you feel safe. Sit tall, feet flat on the floor, just a bit wider than your shoulders. Stretch your arms forward for balance. Take a deep breath. Shift your hips slightly back and push through your legs to stand slowly. No rush, and do not press your hands on your knees or the armrest. Keep your body upright. Exhale as you rise. Then lower yourself gently until you are just about to touch the chair and stand again. That is one repetition. When you first start, do about 8 to 10 reps per session, 3 sets, 3 or 4 days a week. If you feel tired, rest for a bit, then continue. What matters most is not how many you do, but how much control you keep in each movement. Every rise should feel intentional, mindful. I once worked with a woman named Elaine in her early 70s. She told me she walked every morning around her neighborhood, but lately, her legs felt weaker, less steady. I asked her to try standing from a chair without using her hands. She could not, so we started with sit to stand, just a few sessions each week, a few minutes each time. After about 3 weeks, when I saw her again, she told me, I can stand up without holding on now, and I can reach for things on the kitchen shelf without worrying I will lose my balance. I will never forget her face at that moment, a mix of surprise and quiet pride. She did not feel younger. She simply felt in control again. And that is exactly what I want you to experience. If you just tried standing without your hands, give yourself a little credit. That means your body is still listening, still ready to respond. And if you had to press a hand down, that is okay too. Every try is progress. Stay consistent, and you will be surprised how quickly your body remembers what to do. This exercise may sound simple, but its impact is powerful. You will find yourself standing up more easily, walking more confidently, and most importantly, beginning to trust your body again. If your legs feel warm after a few rounds, that is a good sign. It means your body's waking up again. And once your lower body is ready, it is time to move to the upper body where strength and posture meet. The next exercise will help you open your shoulders, chest, and back so you can stand taller and breathe more freely. It is simple. All you need is a wall. Let us move to the second exercise, the wall push-up. Now that your lower body is awake, let us move to the upper body, the part most people overlook, even though it affects how you breathe, stand, and move every single day. Try this stand tall and notice where your shoulders are. Are they slightly raised or leaning forward? Most of us, especially after 50, tend to do that without realizing it. We spend so much of our day sitting, driving, using our phones, working, cooking, and over time, the shoulders start to close in, the back rounds a little, the chest tightens, and the breath becomes shorter. That not only makes you look more tired, but it also weakens your shoulders, chest, and arms, the three muscle groups that keep your posture upright and your breathing deep. The next exercise, called the wall push-up, is the simplest way to wake those muscles back up. No weights, no equipment, just a sturdy wall. Stand about one arm's length from the wall. Place your hands at shoulder height, about shoulder width apart. Keep your body straight. Take a deep breath. Then gently bend your elbows, bringing your chest closer to the wall. Push back as you exhale. No need to move fast. Go slow, steady, and controlled. If you are doing it right, you will feel your shoulders opening, your chest expanding a little more, and your breath becoming deeper without forcing it. That is exactly what we want. Not sweat and strain, but teaching your body how to stand and breathe correctly again. I have seen this with so many of my older patients. After just a short time of doing this a few times each week, their posture changes noticeably. Their shoulders open up, their backs stand taller, and even their faces look more relaxed. One man once told me the most surprising part was not that his arms felt stronger, but that he could finally breathe easily again. And that, my friend, is the real value of this exercise. Because when your shoulders and chest open up, you not only breathe deeper, but you also improve blood flow, reduce neck tension, and ease the strain in your upper back. Many people notice they stand taller without even trying, and that changes the way they move, the way they speak, and even the way they see themselves. If you can, try it right now. Find a wall nearby, place your hands on it, take a deep breath, and push gently. Feel your shoulders, chest, and arms coming alive again. When you are done, leave a comment. I tried it. I would love to know where in the world you are joining me from. What matters is not how many repetitions you do, but that your body begins to remember what healthy movement feels like. The more consistent you are, the stronger you will feel and more open in every breath, in how you stand, in every step you take. Once your upper body feels steady and flexible again, we will return to the legs, but this time, we will focus on the smaller, finer muscles. They are the ones that help you balance, keep your circulation strong, and most importantly, help you walk with confidence. The third exercise is very simple, but it is the little secret I teach everyone over 70 to reduce falls and improve blood flow in the legs. Let us move to heel raises, lifting your heels. Now that your upper body's awake, it is time to return to your legs, the part that carries your whole body every single day, yet is often the most forgotten after 60. Many people tell me they still walk every day. But the more they walk, the heavier their legs begin to feel, as if each step has lost some of its lightness. That does not mean they have grown weak. It simply means the small muscles around the feet and calves, the ones responsible for balance and for pushing your body forward, have been asleep because they have not been used properly for a long time. I remember during one group session, many people looked perfectly steady while standing still, but the moment they tried to lift their heels, they began to sway. Some even had to grab a chair to avoid losing balance. Their bodies just were not reacting as quickly anymore. And that is exactly what this next exercise helps to restore. Heel raises. Lifting your heels is one of the simplest, yet most powerful exercises for improving stability. All you need to do is stand tall, place your hands lightly on the back of a chair or wall for balance, then slowly lift your heels as high as you can, hold for a few seconds, and lower them down very gently, under control. Every movement should be deliberate, steady, and in rhythm with your natural breathing. If you do it right, you will feel your calves tighten, your blood flow increase, and your legs begin to wake up. That is a good sign. At first, your legs might shake a little. That is normal. But after a few weeks, your body will start to catch the rhythm again. I have guided many older adults through this exercise, and almost all of them notice the same thing in the morning. When they step out of bed, their legs no longer feel as heavy. They stand steadier, walk more easily, and that feeling, the feeling of being in control of your own body, is something no medicine can give. Heel raises do more than strengthen your calves. They improve circulation, reduce swelling or numbness that can come from sitting or standing too long. They also activate the small muscles around your ankles and knees, the ones most people never think about, but that quietly determine how well you stay balanced. The beauty of this exercise is that you can do it anywhere while brushing your teeth, waiting for your coffee to brew, or standing in the kitchen. Just a few minutes a day, done regularly, can make a noticeable difference. Your legs feel stronger, your steps steadier, and your body more secure in every movement. If you want to make it a little more challenging, try lifting one foot at a time, or do it without holding on. If that feels unsteady, keep one hand lightly resting on a counter or table. The key is to stay in control, always intentional, never rushed. I often remind the people I work with, this is not just an exercise for your muscles. It is how your body relearns balance, a skill we all once had, but time slowly fades away. Start with 15 repetitions per set, 2 or 3 sets a day. You do not need perfection, just consistency. The body does not need more effort, it needs repetition, so it can remember how to move the right way again. If you are watching this right now, stand up and try it with me. Just 3 heel raises. Feel how your legs respond. You might be surprised to find you are stronger than you thought. And if you did it, leave a simple comment below, I am still steady, because sometimes those 3 little words are all it takes to begin the journey of reclaiming your real strength. When your legs grow steady again, your whole body starts to work in harmony, your posture improves, your breathing deepens, and even your mood begins to lift. But there is still one more part that most people forget: the control center of all movement, your core and your spine. The final exercise today will help you awaken that area. It is gentle, easy to do right from your chair, and it brings flexibility and balance back to your entire body. Let us move on to the fourth exercise, the seated core twist. When your legs grow steady again, you will notice your whole body feels lighter. But to keep that stability, we need to care for the center, your core, and your spine. This is the axis that keeps every movement working in harmony. If that area is weak, you may still stand tall, but you will tire easily. Your back may ache, and your breathing will shorten. After 50, most people share the same issue: the deep muscles of the abdomen and lower back lose connection. It happens quietly, year after year, as we sit more, twist less, and slowly forget how the body was meant to move. The final exercise today, the seated core twist, helps wake up that center again. It brings flexibility to your spine and makes your breathing deeper and smoother. Choose a sturdy chair, sit upright, feet flat on the floor, hands resting lightly on your thighs. Take a slow, deep breath in. As you exhale, gently twist your upper body to the right, hold for 2 breaths, then return to the center. Do the same to the left, slow and easy. No forcing, no strain. Just let your body move with your breath. You will feel a light pull around your waist, and your lower back will begin to loosen. If you are doing it right, your breathing will deepen naturally because your diaphragm and back muscles start to work together again. That is a good sign your body is finding its rhythm again. This exercise is especially useful if you sit for long periods, whether driving, working, or watching television. It helps release tension in the lower back, reduces pressure in your neck and shoulders, and keeps blood flowing to the deep muscles along your spine. I have guided many people through this right in my clinic, and what surprises them most is not that they feel stronger, but how light and flexible they feel after just a few minutes. Some even tell me they can breathe more, as if there is extra space inside their chest. And that is exactly right, because when your back and core work together, your lungs can fully expand when you inhale. If you want to enhance the effect, try coordinating the movement with your breath. Inhale as you return to center, and exhale as you twist. This brings in more oxygen and improves the flexibility of the small muscles between your ribs, the ones we often forget, but that quietly support your upper body stability. You do not need to move fast or do many repetitions. Just 5 minutes a day with slow, steady, focused breathing is enough. What makes this exercise special is that it helps not only your muscles, but also your mind. That gentle pattern of twist, pause, breathe is like a natural moving meditation. If you ever feel tired or low on energy, try this in the morning. Your body will feel gently reset and your mind clearer. After a few weeks, you will notice something remarkable when your core grows stronger. Everything else, your posture, your breathing, your balance, your endurance improves together. What I love most about these exercises is that they do not demand strength. They ask for patience and consistency. Your body does not need perfection. It simply needs to be heard and activated in the right way. If you have stayed with me until now, see this as a promise to yourself that you are still investing in your health, still choosing action over waiting. And I want you to remember, this age is not a barrier. It is simply a milestone, a reminder to care for yourself more deeply. Now, sit up tall again. Place your hands on your belly. Take one more deep breath. Feel your whole body working together, your legs steady, your back strong, your breath long and natural. That is the true goal of these 4 exercises. Not to feel 30 again, but to move with strength, confidence, and full control of your body every day. Choose 2 of the 4 exercises we practice today. Do them every morning for just 10 minutes. I believe that in 2 weeks, you will feel the difference clearly. If you are ready to begin, leave a simple comment, "I am starting today." Because the most important thing is that you have chosen to take action, and that journey begins right now. By now, you may have realized something: age is not a limit to how strong you can become. I have seen people in their 70s, even 80s, gain muscle and strength simply by training regularly and correctly. The human body is more remarkable than we think. No matter your age, your muscle fibers can still respond, recover, and grow. The only question is, will you give them that chance? You do not need heavy workouts or fancy equipment. What matters most is consistency. 2 or 3 sessions a week, 10 minutes each if you stay with it. Your body will adapt, remember, and grow stronger every day. Exercise is only one part of the picture. Restful sleep, simple but complete nutrition, and proper recovery after activity. These are the 3 pillars of lasting health after 50. Your body does not need perfection. It needs steady care and rest at the right time. And perhaps the most important thing, do not compare yourself to anyone else. Compare only to who you were last week. If today you stand up more easily, breathe a little deeper, or simply feel lighter inside, that is progress. The goal is not to feel young again. It is to live strong, capable, and confident in the body that is truly yours. Real strength after 60 is not about muscles or speed. It is about feeling that you are still in control of your own body. It is when you can stand up without using your hands, when you can open a door, bend down, or take a step without worrying about losing your balance. These may seem like small things, but they bring a great sense of confidence. I have always believed this age does not take your strength away. It simply asks you to awaken your body in a different rhythm, slower, yes, but deeper. And when you do that, you will see that your body still holds so much potential. Think of every session as a gentle reminder that you are still moving forward, still investing in yourself, and that, my friend, is what true strength really means. I have worked with thousands of patients over 50, and I have learned one simple truth: the body does not truly grow old. It only waits to be reactivated. You do not have to start with something big. Just choose 2 of the 4 exercises from today. Spend 10 minutes each morning, and let your body tell you the story of change. After 2 weeks, you will notice the difference not only in your strength, but in the confidence you feel each time you stand, walk, or take a deep breath. If you are ready to begin, leave a simple comment: I am starting today, for your health and for your future.